When it comes to the ophthalmology match, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Let me try to convince you that's a bad idea by telling you about my experience. Hi, my name is Avery, and I successfully matched the ophthalmology residency after taking 2 gap years and going unmatched my first year, here to share all the lessons I've learned throughout the process with you. Last year, there was a program I felt like I couldn't feasibly have done more for. After I received an interview invitation, I informally visited the program and connected with some of the residents there. And during my interview, I received really great feedback from my interviewers who were impressed by my story, by my goals, and that I actually went out to physically visit the program myself. I felt like this was my strongest interview of the whole cycle, and I wouldn't have done anything differently. I reached out to my mentors to ask if they had any connections with this program, and I was surprised to see that one of them actually did and that they actually had already talked to the program before interviews went out. He reached back out to the program, and I felt like suddenly all the stars were aligning. To seal the deal, I sent the program director a letter of intent, and I was overjoyed when I got this response back. I thought, oh my goodness, this is as good of a response as I could have gotten. I thought for sure things were going to work out. However, as we all know, things didn't work out. My story is actually not unique among unmatched applicants. I've actually heard much worse horror stories where programs would tell applicants, we really want you here, what can we change about our program so that we can get you to come here? And these comments make applicants feel so great and secure, but then when they end up unmatched, it makes it all the more heartbreaking. After not matching and reaching back out for feedback, I read that I was ranked very highly with this program, and so I thought, okay, I must have missed it by a hair. I have a really good shot of matching next year. Over the next few months, my mentors would reach out to let them know that I was still interested, and the program would reply very positively and tell them that they would still be very interested in giving me another interview invite this year. I also would send occasional email updates throughout the year to maintain that communication, and I also sent my preference signal to this program. However, you can imagine my surprise when I did not receive an interview invitation the second cycle. I sent a follow-up email after interviews were sent out and received a reply but never received an interview invite. I share this story to warn applicants that this kind of flattery from programs does happen, and I've learned to not trust a word programs tell you until match day when it's set in stone. It's also a warning to reapplicants to temper your expectations because a re-interview from a program you interviewed with last year is never guaranteed. Although it's important to maintain those connections you made with programs from the previous cycle, be sure to cover your bases and reach out and form new connections with new programs.